Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And this episode takes place ASAP after that glorious Everton game. Our first ever, at least in this save, first ever Premiership win. Today's game though is special for three different reasons. Uh, and the first of those three reasons is we are playing against Sunderland. And Sunderland is one of those teams that's got promoted with us. So it's us, it's Aston Villa, and it's Sunderland. Like, we are connected. We all got promoted from the last season. And yeah, special for that reason. The second reason is, of course, take a look at the league table. They are one lousy point behind us, which makes this a very important result. Not a result, but a very important game for us. Because if they win, they will overtake us. And I mean, very important. And we are playing them away, so they have the away at home advantage. So it's not going to be easy. And actually, I would just like to mention one result there. Look at this result from the early kickoff from Southampton. They managed to beat Man City away. That's a huge result for him. Really good result. So yeah, good day for Southampton. But yeah, back to the third reason why this game is so important for us. And to find that reason, we need to travel back in time to last season. So of course, since they were in our league in the championship last season, we played them twice. And the first game we played at home was a goalless draw, boring game. But the second game, the latest time we were up against them, we played them away. And you might remember, it was the complete and utter nightmare of a 5-goal against none loss. We got destroyed, humiliated, spit on. It was embarrassing. Even our own captain, Dawson, scored an own goal. Yeah, this is definitely... Let's leave this one quickly, because we don't want to remember it. So the last time we were up against them, we got humiliated. And now we once again are up against them, playing away, just like this time. And yeah, for that reason, that's the biggest of the different reasons. But it's a huge one. Really a big one. And yeah, actually, before we start, I can talk about the striker situation, because right now Lapadula he's ready. He's ready to fit for fight. Hernandez, of course, is suspended after that red card in last game, and Dicko is still out with his long injury. I mean, he's been out for so many months. And then when it comes to like our fourth choice is from our youth team, and that's Busso, and he is injured, and he's so we have 4 strikers and 3 of them is out for this game. So yeah, we need to hope that Lapadula can stay fit for this game. As you can see, we are playing defensive here. 2 defensive midfielders. We're gonna start counter-attacking because unfortunately, we remember that humiliating 5-goal loss last time we traveled to the Stadium of Light, and we need to bounce back. As you can see, Sunderland, they have a lot of self-esteem here, coming out in attacking formation. And Charlie Adams is actually one of they haven't done like any huge shinings for this season, but they got Charlie Adams on a free transfer, and he's already their captain, as you can see. So pretty decent signing. Definitely a pretty decent one. Now we need to see if this kind of, I'm not sure, pyramid, the Christmas tree or something, how it works. And I'm ready to change things around pretty early if it doesn't. But let's see, can we talk about the last game against them? Yeah, we can. So we owe Sunderland, after what happened in our last match, go out there and get revenge. And well, some of them agreed, not all of them. So let's talk to you guys individually. But yeah, this game, for so many reasons that you had, such an important game. And of course, this could be one of the teams that we will be fighting for survival against at the end of the season. So can we get a good result away here? It would basically be worth its weight in gold. I'm keeping track here on statistics to see if things are working or not. And we actually got the first highlight, but they bounced back ASAP. So still too early. Actually, we kind of is very close with the possession. So maybe counter-attacking is not the right choice here. And here is Sunderland attacking. Come on, guys. Like you three, are you standing here? Put some pressure on them. You could go up here, you could attack, and you could be behind him. Like we are with instruction to close down much more, I believe. Maybe we haven't done it for this one. Let's take a look. But yeah, we are closing down much more, and we are getting stuck in. The guys should really be putting more pressure on them, because those instructions is not showing it. That's an early cross. It's clear by the defense, but it's still in Sunderland possession. It's into the box, and this is very dangerous. Cleared once again, and that's just outside the post. So Sunderland got the first real highlight, but it's still 2-2 in shots here. So and we are actually, it's really close, like 1 by 1. I'm really considering stopping counter-attacking if we don't get any counter-attack. Probably going to change things around during half-time, because right now nothing is happening. And once again, it's Sunderland with a goal kick. We have a lot of players there. Should win it. Apadula, you're lonely, so pass it back. Pass it back, guys. Wait for guys for the rest of the team to move up. Ben Arfa, easy. Look at this, it's Grosicki. Oh. What happened? At first I thought the goalkeeper saved, but he clearly must have bounced right back from the goalkeeper to Grosicki and gave him a second chance. Because I was like, what a bad finisher. But I believe he must have just covered the angles. I didn't see it bounce back. So let's see here. Actually, I'm going to, can we slow it down even further here? So for the replays, actually, let's just go with it. So here is the first shot. It just bounces right back, and that was happening, and I completely missed it, because with both Rosicki and a player together, they covered up the ball. So a beautiful start here, and it's a bit weird because I didn't see what happened, but I take it, you know that. I always take it. If we score a goal, I don't mind however it happens, as long as none of our players get injured or something like that happens. I'm okay with a goal like that. So right now, this is an extremely good result, but I'm still not sure about counter-attacking. I'm really not sure. So let's go to the tactics here. What we're going to try is not go crazy here. Or we're going to move Bridge up a little bit further in the pitch. There's still going to be a ball-winning midfielder. Stewart the defensive, and Greek, you will be our playmaker. And let's stick with counter-attacking, but just move the team a little bit further up into the pitch and see what happens. But yeah, we remember those 5 goals we conceded last time we were at this stadium, so we need to stay focused here. We can't take anything for granted. And that was a beautiful interception by Lukaku. But will we see a highlight? No, we won't. Clock is ticking. And ticking. Looking at statistics, 6-6, 7-6. It's Marshall. This is the first time we see a highlight that starts with a goal kick for us. I feel like all of the others have started with a goal kick for Sunderland. Stewart picks it up though, does his job as a defensive midfielder. Grujic finds Grosicki on the left flank. He's kind of challenging against a lot of defenders, or a lot of Sunderland players. So probably just could have waited a little bit. A beautiful interception here is Grosicki again on the left flank. Can he get into the box? There's Lapagulo, and look at this! And Gianluca Lapadulu, he scores once again. What a sensational signing he has been for us. I believe this is his 3rd goal in 3 games. And we only paid 5 million for him. So yeah, what a brilliant start he has for his Hull career. And fantastic. But he's up. Sunderland's back with a free kick. And it's going to be a penalty. We haven't even had time to celebrate the goal when Sunderland gets a penalty. And we know the chances are very... It's Charlie Adam, the new signing, the captain for Sunderland, and he makes no mistake. And it's actually his 2nd goal of the season. So it looks like Sunderland has made a really good signing there with Adam. But yeah, we know that he's good at penalties. He's good at set pieces overall. Now I'm deciding, like, should we park the bus? I feel like I'm going to give it a little bit more time. It's an injury there for one of the Sunderland players. Actually, nothing is happening. We are creating chances here, so maybe not trying to park the bus. Lukaku though, picking up giving away that penalty, having a nightmare. I really can't see subbing him, making him much of a difference. So I think I'm actually going to go with Stewart. He's a bit tired, he's playing like garbage. So time to bring in Braganca, the youngster here, giving him some more first team experience. And I mean, he is improving, it's not bad. He's definitely not bad. And other than him, this is tough. Could actually go with Grujic. He's tired and is not having a great game either. So let's bring in another youngster then with the Sosa. We'll remember what Sosa did last game when we subbed him, because he scored that winner for our first ever, and at least in this series, first ever Premiership win. So maybe the youngster has something else to show us. Clock is ticking, and I don't mind. I think it's time for the last sub. Let's take a look here. Who will it be? I think I'm just going to go for who's tired. And Ben Arfa and Grosicki is kind of at the same level, but Ben Arfa is playing much worse, so I think it's time for Bowen here. And Bowen, I mean, he is at the same level as Ben Arfa. They're pretty equal. I'm just rotating. And of course, the second after I have done the sub, we get an injury, and now we can't do anything about it. Now, look at the clock, it's definitely time to park the bus here. Now we are parking it, and we are going to park it far, far away back here, because, I mean, not much we can do about that, but we could do a little something like this to at least try to balance them out. And then we are going to go defensively, we are going to try to retain possession, and we are going to be wasting time here. And we're also going to tell our fullbacks here, we want you to focus on defense. Defense, and for our wingers, of course, defense, they really don't like it, because they are more or less inside forwards, but yeah. Inverted winger, perhaps? Nah, let's go with a wide midfielder focusing on defense. Definitely not Grosicki's favorite position, but the clock is ticking, and can we... Oh, 6 minutes of extra time! What the heck, ref? 6 minutes? Are you crazy? You are crazy! You're spitting in my face! Intercepted out by Sosa, but he's very lonely, guys. Keep possession now. Remember that we are playing defensively. You don't have to go all that attacking, but here is Lapatula. But he's so lonely, and he loses it. Completely unnecessary. Why? Beautiful interception there, though. But why did you give... What's up with this defense? What's up with that defense? I'm telling you guys to mark tighter. And that's not marking tighter. That's like the other guy who has some disease, so you try to stay far away so you won't catch it or something like that. He just sat down. That can't be a free kick. Nothing happened. He sat down all by himself. Come on, ref. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, ref? Well, at least Lukaku, but looking at what happened, it just looked like he sat down. Lukaku wasn't doing anything, not anything at all. At least that's going to be a goal kick. Look at the clock now, 6 minutes. Definitely going to have a talk with the ref after the game. And it's a corner, shot Adam with a corner, cleared by the defense, but still in Sunderland possession. And the pressure is massive. But that's going to be a goal kick. And now please waste time. Do it like Jose Mourinho team would have done. Let it go like 5 minutes before you kick it out, Marshall. 5 minutes is what I recommend here. And I would be okay if you're taking a yellow card for just waiting so very long. Look at the defense, it's so bad. I feel like nobody is actually putting pressure. Oh my god! that one I can accept that the ref blows the whistle for. I can accept that one. Okay, I can accept that one, but the previous free kick, definitely not. And that one goes nowhere. Now the ref needs to blow the whistle. It'll start soon going to be one... Oh, and that's the full-time whistle! That is the full-time whistle! This is a fantastic result for us. Away versus Sunderland. Not only did we take revenge from that humiliating 5-0 loss last time, we're also going to be such an important result considering the league table. Sunderland is going to be one of the teams that will be struggling down here. And look at this, 7 points. Now we definitely have some safety margin here. Not to get cocky though, and of course I'm going to talk about that. First I'm going to tell this one was good, and yeah, I think I'm going to leave it with that. But of course, there's a reason for us placing as good as we currently are. And I mentioned it, I believe it was in previous episode, like 2 episodes ago. And that's of course the schedule. And the reason for us doing so well is we have had a really easy schedule here. We have been playing most of the teams that are going to be in the bottom, with Villa, with Newcastle, with Everton, with Sunderland. All of these are teams that most likely going to end up in the lower part. Soon we're going to have a period with Watford, Leicester, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Southampton, the team that beat Man City away. I mean, we are probably going to pick up like 4 or 5 losses during this stint. Then we might come back to a little bit of an easy 1 or 2 easier games. And then we have Chelsea, United, Liverpool, and so on. So things will probably look much, much worse really soon. But I mean, we need to celebrate while we can, don't we? We need to, and we should, because this brings us to this league table. And of course, there are a few teams here like Watford, Liverpool that have played 1 less game that will probably win those games and move further up. But let's enjoy this while we can. Let's just look at the league table and try for the future to remember the day when we were in 10th place, because we don't know when that's going to happen again, because we are going to pick up quite a few losses. But enough rambling from me. As always, guys, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.